The peak of my physique without going to a weightlifting gym is this compilation of dirty mirror pictures. I got to about 165 pounds lean without lifting weights. Now I've been lifting for a year and a half and I've built this physique. But can you get jacked at home? In this video, I'm going to explain to you how I would build a better body than I did if I were to just have stayed exercising, working out at home. Because now I would have done it completely differently than actually how I went about it, and I don't want you to make the same mistakes I did if you are stuck at home, or if you are if you can't go to a weightlifting gym, or if you are just only training at home. I'll explain 3 levels. Number 1, no equipment. Number 2, bare minimum but effective equipment. And number 3, if you were to have a home gym, the only things you would need. Back when I first started, I had no equipment. I was very small and I still trained hard. This was back when I had to really try to discipline myself for my workouts. And so really I would just wake up and then first thing in the morning while I was still in my pajamas, I would go down to my basement and then just start doing body weight workouts. Basically, they were structured like abs, legs, arm, and chest. Literally, those pictures that I have on the screen are exactly what I was doing. Now, I basically progressively overloaded them with speed and trying to just do them faster. At first, they took me 3 hours a day, to do the workout, but then I got down to 1 hour and 15. But now looking at them, they don't really look that effective. There's some kind of exercises that just there's barely no mechanical tension. There's no way that you can go to failure on something like that. You're basically just squeezing the muscle and hoping for the best. That is not going to get you jacked. It just won't. So now I would do something differently if I were to actually just do the workout at home. Now, you won't actually have an amazing workout with mechanical tension, with stretching the muscle, going to complete failure if you're not lifting weights as effectively as if you just went to a weightlifting gym. That's just the truth. But you can still definitely do things with resistance that'll still build your muscles. So if I were to go back and I had no equipment, I would probably just stick to doing squats, maybe with a weight in my backpack or something, or I would do squat jumps and I'd make sure to do them in a way where I was trying to not be super loud while I was doing it, so my muscles were forced to take the right kind of impact. I would also do push-ups, incline push-ups for my upper chest. I would do dips on a chair, and then I would just do ab crunches, just a bunch of them. I'd spam them. I actually did the ab workout of those screenshots I showed you. I'll link the app that I used personally in the description, but honestly, it's not amazing, and definitely I would not follow the diet advice, and you don't need to pay for anything. They definitely want you to pay for stuff in there, but you don't need to pay for anything to use the stuff I used. I definitely got very athletic, I could move around in my body really good, and I had amazing cardio because I really progressively overloaded with just doing these HIIT workouts kind of cardio. And I did look kind of cool in the right lighting, especially when I actually started doing Muay Thai and I still wasn't going to a weightlifting gym, but I started martial arts. And I got really athletic, but I still only weighed 165 pounds. And in not crazy lighting, I wouldn't look that great. I would still look pretty skinny and maybe a little bit of fat on my body up until the point where I really got shredded, in the pictures in the beginning. I gave myself challenges. One time I did 1,013 push-ups in one sitting, and I was bleeding through my face. You don't need to do things like that. In fact, that's probably not congruent for getting jacked and nice muscle growth. It's probably just more of a mental thing if you wanted to push yourself. But honestly, sometimes the discipline comes in taking each of your sets to intention and not doing crazy things like that are probably just I don't know, just kind of to say that you have done them before. All right, next up, if I had the minimum equipment, I'm talking pull-up and dumbbells. Those 2 things would get you a really long way. So if I was going to work out at home, I probably wouldn't just do the thing with the no equipment. That would be a prison workout. Maybe I could do those things that the prison guys do with towels if I had a friend. And if I was stuck at home, I would just order this on Amazon and I would literally just use these. I would get a pull-up bar and dumbbells. They can get you a really long way. And here's how I would structure this split. I actually programmed this, by the way. I've done programming for a couple of my clients that I actually help in my paid programs. And so here is just an example of something that you could do at home. It's a 3-day split. So for all of these exercises, do a warm-up set and then also 3 sets of 8 to 12 reps to failure. I mean, of course, if you have bought the dumbbells and you actually like, you're going up in weight, like you're getting stronger, you might just need to do more reps because you can't actually just get a heavier dumbbell, and that's fine too. But I'd say when you get to around like 20-25 reps on like each arm, you should probably just buy a new dumbbell. In fact, you can probably sell the ones you have. So day 1, arm focused. Biceps and bicep curls, any bicep variation you like, but if you have a dumbbell, literally just bicep curls will be fine. Then you train your shoulders. You can do lateral raises with your dumbbells, and you can also do overhead press. That's what this looks like. Day 2, leg focused. You can do legs, body weight squats. Also, we mentioned the squat jumps you can do. You can do Bulgarian split squats with the dumbbells actually, and you can just rest your leg on like a chair. As for calves, you can just hold the dumbbells and do single calf raises, or you can even do sprinting. That would be really good for your cardio also. For your chest, you can go a long way with just push-ups and dumbbell bench, really. And if you want to do triceps on that day, do overhead triceps extensions. For day 4, I'd emphasize the back focus. And here's where the really good pull-up bar comes in. You can do pull-ups and emphasize scapular retraction, making sure that you're having your chest to the bar and your elbows to the ribs. If you just think chest to bar, elbows to ribs, you'll be doing a pretty good pull-up. Instead of just trying to pull yourself up like the name suggests, think of pulling your chest to the bar and your elbows to your ribs. That'll give you better form. You can do abs on your pull-up bar, hanging leg raises, and you can also do sit-ups for abs also. Not to mention, if you want to make sure you're targeting your biceps more when you're training your back, you can do a close grip chin-up actually instead of a pull-up. You'll still feel it in your back, but pull-ups I would say are the best. Then there's the third tier, the home gym. Literally, all you would need is a squat rack, a bench, and plates for weight. Day 1, arm focused, biceps, bicep barbell curls, shoulders, you can do overhead press. I guess with lateral raises, you can still like to target your like bigger V taper. You could do the thing where you like hold a backpack and you just put weight inside the backpack. You could do that. I just honestly would rather have dumbbells, honestly, at that point. Day 2, leg focus, legs, squats. You can follow the squat programs that I share with the people in my community, link in description if you'd like to join me on this kind of super soldier project I've been doing. Calves, single leg, calf raises, or sprinting. Chest, day 3, you can do bench, barbell bench. You can also use the programs I have. And then for triceps, you can do close grip bench. I also have that baked into the programs I share with my people. And day 4, back focused. You can do pull-ups on every squat rack. Usually, again, emphasize scapular retraction, chest to bar, elbows to ribs. And then you can do abs, hanging leg raise, or sit-ups. I don't personally train abs even when I'm at the gym, really, because with all the years that I actually trained abs and did ab workouts, I got pretty good abs. I still train them from time to time in different seasons of my life, but I don't do it all the time. So if you're stuck at home, I would honestly go for it. Like, the best price effective would be the pull-up bar and dumbbells. They will get you such a long way. They would build you such a great physique. So for cost effectiveness, get the pull-up bar and the dumbbells. This has been how I would get jacked at home if I was stuck at home again. Join my free community, link in description, for all the resources that I have to get you jacked and aesthetic while also getting big and strong. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.